This video introduces Yokohama Sankeien Garden, a popular spot for viewing traditional Japanese architecture, located near the Osanbashi Yokohama International Passenger Terminal where cruisers from Europe, the United States, and Asia dock. Sankeien is a Japanese-style garden located in Yokohama, Japan. Sankeien was originally built in 1902 as the home of a Japanese businessman named Sankei Hara, real name Tomataro Hara, who built the Kakushokaku. Sankeien was damaged by the Great Kanto earthquake and the Great War, but is now designated as an important cultural property building of Japan. Let's take a virtual tour from Osanbashi Yokohama International Passenger Terminal to Sankeien Garden so that you can experience traveling in Japan. The Osanbashi Yokohama International Passenger Terminal is the main arrival and departure pier for domestic and foreign cruise ships at the port of Yokohama. It is also a famous tourist spot in Japan. First, walk from the terminal to the nearest bus stop. If you are taking a taxi, board at the taxi stand located at the exit of the terminal. Take Yokohama City Bus number 8 or 168 from Geijutsu Gekiyo NHK Mei bus stop. Get off at Sankeien Iraguchi. It takes about 20 minutes. From here, it is a 10-minute walk to Sankeien, but the path is not easy to find, so check this video or a map in advance. You have arrived at Sankeien. The time required from the terminal is about 45 minutes. This will vary depending on road traffic conditions. For directions to Sankeien Garden, refer to the following URL, which is also listed in description. After passing through the main gate, you will find the ticket office. Sankeien is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission is until 4:30 p.m. Admission is 900 yen for adults over high school age. Elementary and junior high school students are 200 yen. For the latest information, check the official website below. Let's take a walk around the park with Google Earth. This is Kakushokaku. Kakushokaku was built in 1902 as the residence of Sankei Hara. This is Gomen Gate. The gate was built around 1708 and was moved to Sankeien around the beginning of the Taisho period, early 1900s. This is Hakuin-tei. Hakuin-tei was built in 1920 as a retirement place for Sankei Hara to live with his wife. This is Rinshunkaku. Rinshunkaku was built in 1649 in Wakayama Prefecture and was moved to Sankeien in 1917. This is Gekiden. Gekiden was moved from Kyoto to Sankeien in 1918. This is Kinmokutsu Tea House. Kinmokutsu is a small tea house built in 1918 and connected to Gekiden. This is Tenjuin. Tenjuin was moved from Kamakura to Sankeien in 1916 and used as the Buddhist hall. This is Choshikaku. Choshikaku was built in 1623 and moved to Sankeien in 1922. This is Shunsoro. Shunsoro is a tea house that was moved from Uji, Kyoto to Sankeien in 1922. This is Juto Oido Hall of the former Tenzuiji Temple. Juto Oido Hall of the former Tenzuiji Temple was built in 1591 and moved to Sankaen in 1905. Sankaen was original. Ren-gain is a tea house built in 1917 according to the vision of Sankei-hara. This is three-story pagoda of the former Tamyoji Temple. Three-story pagoda of the former Tamyoji Temple was built in Kyoto in 1457 and moved to Sankaen in 1914, making it the oldest building in the park. This is Rindoin. Rindoin is a tea house donated to Sankaen in 1970. This is Buddhist sanctum of the former Tokeji Temple. Buddhist sanctum of the former Tokeji Temple was moved from Kamakura to Sankaen in 1907. This is former Yanahara family residence. Former Yanahara family residence was a farmer's house that was moved to Sankaen in 1960. This is Yokobuin. The building is named after Yokobu, the daughter of Taira no Kiyomori, a Japanese warlord. This is main hall of the former Tamyoji Temple. Main hall of the former Tamyoji Temple is a Muromachi period Kyoto temple that was moved to Sankaen in 1987. You can walk around the entire park in 2 hours. From here, I'm explaining the status of English usage in Japan, which you may be concerned about. Unfortunately, many Japanese cannot speak in English. If you try to tell a Japanese cab driver where you are going in English, he or she may not understand you're talking well. To avoid this case, I recommend that you write down in advance where you would like to go, even in English. Then, by showing the paper when you get in the cab, the driver is more likely to know where you are going, even if he or she does not speak English. On the other hand, you can rest assured that most information boards at train stations and airports are written in English as well as Japanese. Also, most hotels and tourist information centers have English-speaking staff to assist you, so your trip may not be disrupted. Finally, here are some reasons why I recommend traveling to Japan, as well as some of the unique points in Japan that you should know about before your trip. One of the advantages of traveling to Japan is the low cost of living among developed countries. The price of a McDonald's Big Mac is often used to compare prices. The price of a Big Mac in Japan is considerably less expensive than in other developed countries. In Japan, about 1,000 yen, around $7 per person, is enough for one meal. Japan is famous for its security, and even if you lose your wallet, the person who picks it up may report it to the police. And it is not uncommon to hear that the money in that wallet was not stolen. Another characteristic of Japanese cities is the cleanliness of the roads and inside trains. Therefore, in Japan, please avoid throwing garbage in anything other than a trash can. Next, I will give you some points to keep in mind when traveling in Japan. Not many people talk loudly trains and buses in Japan. Therefore, if travelers talk loudly on the train, someone might warn them. In Japan, many people stop at a red light even if there are no cars around and wait for the light to turn green. You may wonder why Japanese people don't cross pedestrian crossings when there are no cars. However, many Japanese value following the rules. When eating noodles such as ramen in Japan, it is normal to make noise. Although many travelers may be surprised, the sound of slurping noodles is not a bad manner in Japan. Traveling to Japan may bring many surprises, but many Japanese people will welcome you and treat you kindly. Let's visit this beautiful garden where you can feel the history of Japan. Please give this video a high rating and subscribe to this channel, if you liked the video. Thank you for watching.